Hello again, my friends, every polyglot in all the goddamn world. How are you guys doing? So, last night and today, a long last night and today during the day, I made a decision. It's a very important decision that is completely gonna change my life. Regarding my work in as a polyglot or as someone who's working in a lot of languages, because I'm not yet a very good polyglot, but I'm working a lot to become one, a very good one. So since I want to be a very good polyglot, I decided that I should not study some languages that I had on my list. So the Portuguese polyglot is not gonna study 18 languages. So there were 18 languages in my list that I am not gonna study, and I am gonna explain why, and I'm gonna tell you guys which languages are those. So first of all, I decided to take some languages off my list because I want to become a real good polyglot. I want to speak languages fluently. I want to achieve higher goals in languages. Um, I would like to achieve level C2 in Swedish, in Finnish, in Galician, and in French. Um, and maybe in Italian too, level C2. I'd like to achieve level, or at least level, a high level C1. I'd like to achieve level C1 or level B2 plus, an upper intermediate level in a lot of languages. So I decided that if it's best if I study less languages. So it's killing two birds with one stone, because at the same time my iPad was full with so many PDFs, and now it's a little bit more it's a bit more free of space. So one of the languages that I decided not to study was Slovak. Why? Because I'm studying Czech and I want to study Czech. If I don't study Slovak, which is so similar, I will be able to go a little bit more deeper in Czech. So instead of reaching level B2 in Czech, I might try level C1 in Czech. The other language that one of the others that I do not want to study is Slovene. I already have a lot of Slavic languages in my list. Even though now I'm only studying Russian and Czech at a slow pace. Ukrainian is kind of standby. It's on hold. And I believe the Slovene is similar to some Croatian dialects. So since I want to learn Croatian, I don't see the need of learning Serbian, Montenegrin, or or um, or Slovene, or the other one that I forgot, Bosnian. So I choose Croatian, and that's the language that I want to learn, Croatian. So Slovene, I will not learn Slovene. Sinhalese, or I believe it's also called Sinhala. Well, this language, I believe it's pretty hard. It's a pretty hard language, and I prefer to develop higher skills in Hindi, because I'm enjoying a lot the language, and I wanna go as far as I can in spoken language. I also wanna learn the script, but only by the time I reach level B1, and I wanna go near level C1 if possible. So Sinhalese, it's a very difficult language, and it will be one more to study. So since I'm already studying so many languages at the same time and so many difficult languages, I decided not to study Sinhalese. Then Kazakh, or Kazakh, I don't know the name of it, from Kazakhstan, Kazakh. I'm already studying Turkish, and I'm very delayed in Turkish, but Turkish is the language that I want to take it. I want to take it to another level. My goal for Turkish is level C1. So I just let Kazakh for Moses McCormick and other polyglots, crazy polyglots. Because I'm not that crazy to study so many languages. I decided that it would be better if I took some languages out of my list. Then Lao. I have already started dabbling in a little bit in Thai. I would like to reach an upper intermediate level, a good level B2, B2 plus. So I don't see a need to study Lao. Besides, there ain't so many studying material for Lao. Then Greek. I wanna learn Cree. Cree I wanna learn. I've already started dabbling in Navajo. I did a little only one lesson in Cherokee. I don't know when I will be able to keep on studying Cherokee. And I wanna learn Cree. I just found out about these pretty big good books for Cree. Spoken Cree, I believe it's called. And so I wanna learn Cree, but Greek, no, I won't learn Greek. Then Creole from Sierra Leone and Creole or whatsoever. I'm already studying in a sort of a passive way two Creole languages, Papiamento, it's and Cape Verdean Creole. So I don't see why I should study another Creole language. Then Nepali. I believe that Nepali is very similar to Hindi. So I wanna study Hindi. If I start studying Nepali, I will be confusing myself. Then Telugu. Besides, despite the fact that there ain't no much resources for this language, not really so many resources for this language, I believe it's also a very difficult language. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm thinking about learning Indian languages. Yes, Hindi, especially Hindi, and Tamil. I also have on my list Tamil, Bengali, and Gujarati for the future. But Telugu, it's not on my list. It was, but not anymore. Haitian Creole. I want to be fluent in French. I want to speak French like a native, but I decided to take this Creole language out of my list, and there ain't no so many materials either. Then Faroese. I want to learn Icelandic. I believe there are a lot of much more people studying Icelandic, and it will be easier to find native speakers and stuff like that. So Faroese is out of my list too. Tahitian. When it comes to Polynesian languages, I had Tahitian and Samoan too on my list, but now I only want to learn Hawaiian. So Tahitian and Samoan, I will not learn them. I would not even try to study them. Then another Creole language from Guinea-Bissau. I will study Cape Verdean, but not not Creole from Guinea-Bissau. Then Latin. I know that there are a lot of people studying Latin, even a lot of polyglots, but I'm a spoken language guy, and Latin, I see Latin as something to read, as a language to read, as a literature language, and not so much as a language that there are a lot of polyglots learning them as polyglots. But of course there are some of them studying Latin. But since I'm not so much of a reading person and I want to learn languages to speak languages, I will not learn Latin. I'm sorry guys, I will not learn Latin. One thing I will learn is, what's it called, that language, let's see, I forgot about the name of the language. Okay, later on. The other, Scottish Gaelic. I decided not to study Scottish Gaelic, so I will study Irish and Welsh, but not Scottish Gaelic. Then Guarani. Guarani I will not study because I want to learn Quechua. I believe it's more widely spoken, and I want to learn Quechua, so I will not study Guarani. And then Lakota. I will try to learn a little bit of Dakota, but I won't learn Dakota. They're similar. There are more native speakers of Dakota than Lakota. So those are the 80 languages that I will not learn. I will not even try to learn. I don't even care about knowing one word, because if I do know one word, I will try to go there, and then I will get delayed in other languages that I really want to study. and now the language that I can't remember the goddamn name of the language. The first crawlings ever, the one everyone studies. I want to learn that because there are a lot of polyglots. There are a lot of polyglots studying that. There are, so that's why I want to learn. I can't recall the name of the language now. I'm so must be so fucking stupid. Okay, you guys know what it is. Let's see if I can remember. It seems like I got my head full of stuff. And now, well, you guys already know it's that language that a lot of people want to study. It's a Golang that a lot of people want to study, and that's a pretty interesting language. There are a lot of people speaking that language. There are a lot of people studying that language. And so I want to learn it. I'm sorry for not recalling, guys. I'm sorry for not recalling, but now, as we speak, it doesn't ring a bell. So that's it, and see you guys then.